Hey guys, how's it going? It's Matt A.M. Mystic Skyroger, Truth or Two, Agent Orange Baby, and what else? Cyborg Queen 77, Mad Mystic 777. 5 channels, four live. All right, guys, it's 2:06 p.m. What is it, the 27th? Oh, it's June 28th, 2022. Yeah, reporting out of North Metro Atlanta, Georgia, guys. All right, so how's it going? Leslie's in the house, Aurora Northern Brigade. Good to see you guys. So I was just, I was finishing I was taking care of my rabbits. That's why I'm a tad bit late. But I wanted to come on here and talk about what I seen in the news, and I'll drop that link and we'll hang out. Hold on, guys. So I just want to play a little of the Atlanta garbage quickly. What's going on in Atlanta? And stop it and play it for a minute. I just want to show you guys some of the optics. I'm going to touch on the news really quick. Good to see you too. I'm going to touch on the news really quick, and then I will drop that link, guys. All right, here we go.
Details this midday after a 15-month-old girl from Athens dies of drug exposure. What we know about the woman now charged with the child's murder, plus continuing coverage after a 26-year-old woman is shot and killed over a sandwich order at an Atlanta subway.
Okay, that's what I want to talk about. Hold on, guys. I got to dial in my sound. It's not good. Still got issues with all this sound equipment ever since the 800 number, ever since the phone number, not 800, but ever since I installed that phone number. I don't know. I need somebody to help me with the sound. Anyways, just give me a minute. Hold on. So with what I wanted to show that is because there are so many children and Americans, people dying from the fentanyl, and that is intentional. It's an intentional infiltration of our country, I believe, and this should not be happening. Children dying from fentanyl. I mean, come on. I mean, this is outrageous. This is happening across the country daily. I mean, I'm here and I'm seeing this all the time, like children dying constantly on top of individuals, adults. But I mean, this is outrageous. Okay. And then the subway shooting, this is happening more often here in Atlanta that I see, and all over the country. And people are just, it has to do with the mindset, poverty, frequencies, the trickle down effect. All right, hold on. Okay.
What we know about her and the other 24-year-old who was also shot on the job. But first, at this hour, you are taking a live look at the Atlanta skyline. You can see the gray and cloudy skies we have out there, a depiction of what is in store for the rest of our day. Meteorologist Andrew Wilson in for Chesley here to track those scattered storms headed into the metro. Good afternoon, Andrew.
Good afternoon, Aisha. As we make our way throughout today, we are going to see a lot more shower and thunderstorm activity. Just as you heard earlier, we did have devices. You can even check out our newscast live whenever they're on air. We'll have an update on when the rain will finally start to calm down.
At an apartment in Athens when she died from drug exposure. The Children's Hospital in Augusta is saying the infant tested positive for illegal drugs, including fentanyl and opiates. The GBI is investigating this case. Right now, Atlanta police are working to make an arrest in the shooting of longtime Atlanta music executive Shaka Zulu. Zulu is best known as Ludacris's manager and the co-CEO of Disturbing the Peace Records. Police say he and 2 other men were shot Sunday night after a fight broke out behind the strip mall on Peachtree Road in Buckhead. We're told one of the men died. The Fulton County Medical Examiner just identifying him today as 23-year-old Artez Benton. New details after 2 shootings at 2 different Popeyes locations last night. One happening in Southwest Atlanta at Cascade Avenue, right near the BP gas station. Atlanta police say 2 men got into an argument out there. A 43-year-old man was shot in the leg and taken to Grady Hospital. He is expected to be okay, and no word on any arrest at this hour. We've also reached out for more details on a separate shooting.
All right, you see how they do this? They load the news with a bunch of propaganda, and that happens daily. What about Chicago? This happens world. I mean, our whole country. This is happening daily. It's again because of the frequencies, poverty, inflation, the trickle down effect of the pandemic, scandemic. All right. So, and it has to do with our communities and the downgrade of down our communities being downgraded, and all the inner cities intentionally being put under poverty. That's what I see, and that's what happens. It's nothing to do with people uh, expressing and having their Second Amendment rights. So they want to again spread the propaganda really thick and wide. Okay, so I'm not going to play any of that. I just, that happens in Chicago for years and decades, and nobody did anything. Okay, so what the point is that children should not be dying of fentanyl. Okay, and then here we go. Here's the last thing I want to report is the wherever Georgia's going to decide 3 weeks to decide on Georgia's heartbeat law. So I haven't heard about this. I was waiting to play it. So let me just start it right about here.
Testify. She is an aide to former White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows.
Hold
This
on.
will be the committee's 6th hearing so far.
Oh, well, let's hear about this. January 6th. Sorry, guys.
Including roles on Dexter, Law and Order, and Star Trek. Happening today, a surprise hearing on Capitol Hill for the committee investigating the January 6th Capitol attack. The panel says it plans to present newly obtained evidence. Sources say Cassidy Hutchinson is expected to testify. She is an aide to former White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows. This will be the committee's 6th hearing so far. According to a new tally from CNN, at least 200 people have been sentenced for their role in the Capitol attack. That includes more than 20 people from Georgia. Today's hearing is set for 1 p.m. Fallout, pushback, and concern still building days after the Supreme Court's decision to overturn Roe v. Wade. Abortion advocates here in the Peach State are fighting to keep the medical procedure legal and now have less than 3 weeks to plead their case. A 6-week abortion ban passed in the state back in 2019, and it's been held up in court for 3 years. 11 Alive's Molly Oak explains how the Attorney General is now asking the court to enforce the heartbeat law following the Supreme Court's new ruling.
As it stands now, people in our state have access to abortion care up until 20 weeks into a pregnancy, with 13 clinics that provide abortions in Georgia. Right now, abortion advocates are pleading their case in hopes of keeping the medical procedure safe, legal, and accessible.
Right now, that law is blocked. And so it has not gone into effect in Georgia. So if you need to access abortion care, you can still do so as you normally would.
If HB 481 becomes law, abortions will be banned as soon as a fetal heartbeat is detected. That can be as early as 6 weeks of pregnancy. The exceptions are rape, incest, harm to the mother, or if the fetus is not viable.
It is a law which has already been passed, and it is a Georgia law.
He says the stay was put in place by federal courts saying it violated Roe v. Wade. Now that that's been overturned, he says there will be no basis not to reverse that decision. He adds, as written, it will be more restrictive than the case the Supreme Court decided.
The Dobbs case that went to the Supreme Court was based on a 15-week ban, which obviously is in contravention of Roe. But here in Georgia, we're looking at a 6-week ban. And so it will be very different than Mississippi, and it will be in effect virtually immediately.
Planned Parenthood says the fight continues and says it's determined its doors will stay open to support people in the state.
Governor Brian Kemp also has the power to hold a special session and enact abortion policies. However, he could also leave the matter to the legislative session next year. We reached out to Kemp's office asking if he will call a special session, and we are waiting to hear back on that. Separation of church and state taking a back seat today as pastors and faith groups from all across the nation prepare to come together to speak out against the overturn of Roe v. Wade. Religious leaders say they'll share how the decision is impacting their communities. Georgia State Senator and Reverend Kim Jackson of District 41 will speak. The virtual event will be hosted by the group Faith and Public Life that starts at 6 p.m. And
All right. All right, guys, I dropped that link. I want to say, hey, hello, Virginia. Thanks for stopping by. And yeah, run your errands and stay safe out there. Watch the zombies. Yeah, peace and blessings to you, too. There is one more I wanted to share, guys. I dropped that link if you want to come on up, Leslie, or whoever wants to come and join me today. This wonderful afternoon. Hold on. Okay, this is the last story. 46 migrants found dead inside a semi-truck in San Antonio, Texas. Wow, this is, and I watched some other.
This morning, 46 migrants are found dead in the back of a semi-truck. Now the feds are stepping in to investigate. This gruesome discovery was made Monday in San Antonio, Texas. The city's fire chief says 16 others were taken to hospitals. Our sister station there reports that 3 people are in custody, but it's not clear if they're connected to the situation. San Antonio's mayor says this is a horrific human tragedy. Officials say those who were taken to the hospital, they suffered from heat stroke and exhaustion. They say there were no signs of water or air conditioning in the truck. Coming up after 11.
Believe that? No signs of water or air conditioning in that truck. Wow, guys, that is just, and it's there's no telling of, they said, migrants, children, teenagers, elderly. It doesn't really matter, their lives. So that is so heartbreaking. And I just wonder how, this is not the first incident that's happened. So this is happening too often. And these truck drivers, put them in, they need to pay heavy for that. No. Yeah, that's outrageous. Hey, what's up, Running with Scissors? How are you? Good to see you guys. I dropped that link if you guys want to come up. Hold on, guys. By the way, my Dalmatian's clawing me. I'm streaming on 3 of my channels: Truth or Tube, all one word, Agent Orange Baby, and Mad Mystic 777. So give me a minute, guys. If you want to hit that link, I'll be right. Hey, Leslie.
Hey.
Hey, sorry.
Oh, I just hit that back. All right, I'm at my squirrel corner.
Oh, cool. Let me see them. Are they black squirrels or brown? I forget.
They're not around.
Oh.
I don't know where all the squirrels are.
Oh. And you got to feed them the other day, huh?
Yeah, I saw like 4 of them.
You got to feed them the other day. Hey, Venus.
Hi, Leslie.
Hi.
We have reverb.
I'm sorry.
That's the tree. That's the tree that one of them lives in. It's my favorite black one.
Aww.
And he's got this whole yard.
That's a pretty house. I like
He's
that
got
house.
this whole yard. And they should be out. All right, let me call him. See if he comes down. Or do you need to smell some nuts?
Well, you can always leave it. You can always just leave them on a little pile. I'm sure they'll find them.
Well, I do that sometimes, but all of the squirrels hone in on this place.
Well, I've been seeing some lately. So I've been seeing a lot of squirrels this year. This is rare. There's a
Well,
lot
do
here.
you see any squirrels? It's like,
No, not there. I like that house. That house is really pretty.
which one? That one?
The one, no, the one with the squirrels in front by the squirrels. It's by the tree. That one, yeah, that one. That brick one with the stone. Yeah, I like that
Yeah.
house. It's really pretty. It's got a lot of character.
You like this one?
Yes, that's the one. That's the one right there. Yeah, with the
You
stone.
know, on the end of the walls of there, like
Uh-huh.
right where that bowl is, and on the other side,
Uh-huh.
they had gargoyles.
Oh, I like gargoyles. Yeah.
And they are a young family. You know, they got like 3 little ones,
Yeah.
and they didn't want the gargoyles,
Oh, I don't
so
blame
they
them.
sold them.
Yeah, not everybody's into them. Yeah. I mean, they could have creepy faces. I don't know. I just kind of like them. I've never
Yeah,
had
they
any.
kind of looked like mean ones, but
Kind of look like archons, right? Maybe.
wow, monsters.
Monsters. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they look interesting. Of some interdimensional type that might have been here in the past.
I'm covered up, I guess. Well, I don't want the girls to
Fall
bounce out or nothing when I walk in. I just check my bra, you know, like.
Oh, it's funny you call them your girls. I never thought of them like that, but yeah.
They're my girls. They're my homies.
Your homies.
They get the job done.
Yeah. Yes, they do. Might have in the past. Oh.
I send out into the universe white Tommy's a religious background. Make him be spiritual but not religious. And come on, baby.
Oh, that's what you do. You send it out into the ether. Yeah, you want a man, put it out there into the ether. What you want, well, you will manifest. Yeah, I agree, Leslie. Good job.
Venus has got it made.
Oh, I know she's gonna. Of course, I know she's got it made. Oh, that's a loud car. Venus is cooking in the kitchen. What are you cooking, Venus?
Oh, I'm sorry. I should mute the thing. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. No, you're good.
I'm cooking my dog's food.
Oh,
well, I had to boil him an egg, and now I had to boil his chicken for the day. So.
Oh, you boil him an egg too?
Yeah, I give him a soft-boiled egg, and I put his medicine in it, like his acidophilus and stuff, and then I boil him a piece of chicken, then chop it up.
Oh.
And then he also gets his border collie dog food. So,
I have a question? I mean, he's really spoiled, but I.
Yeah,
he's
totally.
so spoiled. Oh, he's.
There's
so
my
adorable.
sky. There's my sky.
Oh, look at that white sun. Oh, so fake. Oh, hey, Diggy. Oh, look at how cute. He looks so like combed, and his fur looks so like soft. It's so soft.
One's looking for the camera. What is that? What is this? Look at. Okay, don't step on my laptop.
Oh. So I have a question. I have chicken. Oh. Wow, that's loud. I have chicken in the refrigerator that I didn't cook last week, and I don't want to eat it. Could I cook it for like the cats or something?
Yeah. Is it?
Hold on, I can't hear. What now?
It's still good, right?
Is it what? Good?
Is it still good?
Well, no, I don't think so because I didn't eat it last week. So
well,
I
if
should
it
just throw
smells,
away.
don't give it to the animals. No.
Yeah, I haven't smelled it.
If it doesn't smell bad, then you could boil it, and the cats and the dog will love it. You know, I shred up the chicken for my cat, and then I chop up the chicken for the dog.
Yeah, I just don't want them to get sick, so I don't know what to do with it.
If it smells bad, do not give it to them. They will just get sick too.
Okay, yeah, I haven't smelled it, but I'll check
Yeah.
it. Okay.
I mean, they'll get sick too. You don't want to make everybody sick.
No, that's why I wasn't even going to try it. So I was like, oh, I just left it sit there until trash day today. So,
Right. No, I wouldn't give them anything that's not fresh.
Okay. That's what I thought, but you know, I was so busy last week.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah, I only cooked some of it, and I didn't have a freezer bag, so it sat in the fridge.
2 packs, please.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
$15.96,
All right.
You at the post office?
I don't know.
Me? No.
Yeah.
No, I'm at Len's. Len's Party Store, Imlay City. Great store. Service orientated.
Oh, that's cool.
Are we shopping with Leslie? Is that what we're doing?
Have a
I
nice
guess
day.
so.
You too. Oh, can I have a bag? Oh, wait, no, I don't need one.
Can you kind of scroll the is there any muzzles in there, Leslie? Any muzzle?
Oh, let me see. They can't hear you, so.
Okay, good. Yeah, check and see if there's any muzzlers in there. Any zombies walking
Thank you.
around?
Have a good one.
No.
That's a good thing.
So you know what's really good for your dog, Mystic? If you give him a soft.
Oh, I gotta check my ticket.
I couldn't hear you, Venus.
If you make her a soft-boiled egg. It's so good for them.
Okay, I didn't know. I mean,
Yeah, it stimulates their digestion, and then I put a little bit of acidophilus powder in it for him.
okay.
It's really good for their coat and everything, their skin, and
Come on.
Daisy likes to find the eggs in the yard.
oh,
So,
she eats the eggs raw.
yeah.
Oh, you don't have to do that then.
Okay, yeah.
My spoiled brat will not eat them.
Oh yeah, I've caught her. She'll bring them to
okay.
me.
It's really good for them. They love eggs.
Well, I figured she didn't get sick, so
Yeah, I'm always telling him egg, and he comes running. He sees an egg. He like.
oh, well, then she's good because so far she's not been puking. But I know I caught her bringing me an egg. I was like, "How did this egg get in here?" And so she brought it in.
Well, they like eggs a lot.
Yeah, I give them to my cats too. Like when I scramble my eggs, I'll give them the rest of them, and they eat them. Sorry, Leslie. I had to mute for a minute because I couldn't hear Leslie. Okay, you're unmuted.
Oh, you couldn't hear me.
No, because sometimes I had to mute because there was so much background. I couldn't hear Venus. Sometimes I have to do that to people because the background is so intense, especially with the headphones on.
Yeah, it's like.
I can't find you. There you are.
Oh, there you are. So what'd you get in the store today? Some wraps? Some papers?
What? Cigarettes. Check my ticket. I got another one at home. I didn't finish scratching. I only began. No, there's not like. I mean, look, there's no masks.
Well, that's a good thing. Yeah.
That girl doesn't have one on. She doesn't have one on. He doesn't have one on. I don't know.
Well, that's good. You're away from the city. So it makes a difference. The closer you get into the cities is where they're really masked up.
Yeah, I'm out in the boondocks. I mean, you see, like, just lots of trees and the hood. I'm in the hood. This is the hood.
That's not the hood. Detroit's
I'm
the
in
hood.
the hood.
Please,
Well, this corner is kind of like the hood.
let me see. Go to Detroit. You know that is not.
Oh, scary.
I know.
I had to run away from Blue Moon.
Oh, I could show you the hood. Yeah,
There's a blue moon.
But we don't have one here. But
you're lucky, you guys.
Blue moon just passed by.
I lived in lots of places that had a really bad hood, though.
Yeah, in California.
In New York, in California. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, what is a hooded bluebird?
Oh, it's most of it. Well, especially in the old days. It's most of it. Now it's like pretty gentrified. Everything is super expensive, but no, they did raise the rents. It's still the hood. It's still nasty.
Mm-hmm.
Most places are just nasty, dirty, nasty. Homeless people all over the place. Not very much fun.
Yeah, I know, right? Hey, Venus, Aurora Northern Bound Brigade's trying to come in the backstage. I'm gonna not right now, right?
It's up to you.
Yeah.
It's your
No,
live
no.
stream.
Hey, Aurora, can you come back later on another stream? Because right now, I'm just chatting with the ladies. So, come back later when I do another chatty do. Okay. Oh boy. So I've been busy all day.
Good. What, you went to the lawyer?
Hold on, Leslie. You're breathing heavy into your microphone.
I know. I just walked up a hill.
Okay, I gotta mute you for a minute while I talk, okay? Because all I can hear is breathing in my headphones. Okay.
You're having an obscene phone call.
Oh yeah, I know, right? I got on the phone. Oh, now it's reverbing. Uh-oh.
You hear reverb?
Yeah. It was
from me?
It was for a minute. Now it's not. I don't know.
Oh, I was adjusting my volume booster because this Chromebook has really shitty speakers.
Yeah, they do. I know. Okay, now it's good. I was on the phone. I did a lot of sending over paperwork, so I'm good. So I'm roll. Things are on the roll, so I'm happy. I'm just getting things done. So it seems to be working out kind of good.
I feel as though I don't even need cards to tell you that things are moving quite quickly, and it's going to be so much better in the very near future.
Okay. Yeah. And I'm looking
forward. It's going to be fun. So just relax and enjoy your time that you have to do other things right now. Let your kids just have fun and just enjoy your life, and everything's going to work out. Believe me.
Okay, I will, because you inspired me to move forward with this. I mean, because it needed to happen. As I don't know, I can't handle it on my own. So.
Yeah, you'll lose your kids if it's up to this guy. So you just have to, since you try to be fair, and now you have to be, put him in a vice because he won't do what he's supposed to. You have to go this route, but I'll tell you, the courts will totally be on your side, and I wouldn't have any worries. I just enjoy what you're doing right now, having free time, and everything's going to be fine. I feel that. So
thank you. Yeah, I feel a little better today, still a little emotional because I just miss my children, but
right.
It's, and reliving it all, this, like having to type it up and think about it all. It's just been an intense week, Well,
it's the process. Things aren't easy, but you move forward a little bit every day.
Yep. Every day. Yep. Moving forward.
If you sent me something to my email, I didn't receive anything from you, just to let you know.
Oh, I sent two.
To my email?
Yeah. Let me, I did. I sent
Zargon Design.
Yeah. Let me tell you which one. Yeah. I sent to.
Let me check again.
Okay.
Sometimes if it's a big file, it takes a little while to get there.
It says, no, it says there's nothing sent. How could that be? I sent you 2 emails. I'm finding emails I found 2 emails in my sent box. Here's another one. Here's another. I don't know what's going on here. Why am I'm getting inbox emails in my sent box, and I never seen them. I found two of them. Now here's another one. Like, so I'm not sure what somebody's hacked in my email or what's going on because I've never had this happen before.
Yeah, I didn't get anyone on the Venus Cupcake.
I sent you two. I sent you a
Didn't get
whole long
anything.
email. I sent you. Oh, that makes me so mad because I sent you an email and then I forwarded you two things.
Yep, didn't get anything.
Well, I wonder if I went to my. I don't.
Sometimes it takes a little time to upload and send.
Oh,
And those will still be in drafts. Look in your drafts.
Okay. Because that's just. No. My goodness.
Leslie, you're so cute.
I can't see. Hold on. I'm in my inbox. Okay. I'll deal with it after. I don't know. I sent them an hour before I got on here. I was already done with everything. Yeah. Like an hour ago. So that makes me so mad. I sent you two emails.
Yeah. I don't have any.
So I don't know what's going on there. I mean, something's up with my email. Now I've got problems. It's not my Gmail account either. It's my Yahoo.
Do you have a Gmail?
Yep.
Send it back in the Gmail.
Okay. But yeah, I'm just finding out that emails that I haven't been getting, they're in my sent box they're supposed to be inbox emails. So, okay, I'll send it after. That makes me mad because now I got to like check everything. Now I'm like,
well, that happens to me too. If I'm sending big PDFs to places, sometimes it takes a little while for it to upload and send. Okay. And other times it goes poof.
Well, it should have been in the sent mail though, but they were large files, but they were done through PDF of Google, not Dropbox, but the other one.
We'll try to send it through again when you try again to Gmail if I don't get it. Okay. Because I could just get it late. It happens.
Okay, if you some reason get it, just shoot me a text before I hang up or end the stream because I
should have it by then, the way we talk.
Yeah. Exactly.
Boy, Leslie, that's a beautiful neighborhood.
She's on mute. Okay. Hey, Leslie.
Well,
nice trees there.
I know. It's Michigan.
That one. This house.
Yeah.
See that burnt?
Point it towards the house. There we go. What about it now?
The fence is burnt there.
Oh, it is burnt.
Has been here for over a year, just like that. And I thought since the pandemic, the mother died and the daughter was there. And just like one day last year, she had that burnt mark on there. And I never saw, look at the window up there is cracked. It never moved. Everything's the same. So I don't know if she died or what.
So what do you think?
Body in there.
No. Well, taking
care of the grass on the.
Well, maybe they're sick. Maybe they're sick.
For over a year.
Well, no, but if somebody died, somebody would have been over there. They didn't pay the bills. You would think somebody would have come over. I don't know.
We got this motorcycle, dude. Oh, he stopped to talk on the phone.
You think that burnt part was from plasma? Or what are you saying? The burnt?
No, I think the engine blew. And there was a fire. The car was on fire.
Oh, I can't hear you.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, the skies look clear and the sun looks really white with the two blades. Ah.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
natural looking sky today.
all the illusion is blue.
The illusion's blue.
Well, this is my environment. It's a
Well,
lot better than downstate.
I'm glad not to have the illusion of the stripes in the sky today.
Yeah, that's so far so good, but we've seen it. It's cloudy. It's going to rain here. Oh boy.
Oh, I wish it would rain.
I'm glad
I
because
love the rain.
Oh, Leslie, I can't hear that. Oh, it's so bad in my headphones, all that wind. She's got to, Leslie,
Barely.
She'll be home soon.
Okay.
You'll be home soon, right?
Right there. Right there.
What's right there?
Home.
Oh, okay. Okay, because all the noise, I have to mute it kind of because it's so loud. Okay, sorry. I have to do that. And I don't want to offend anybody in the chat. Anybody's welcome to come up, but sometimes I gotta when there's I have to rule my channel a certain way at times because of conflicts and people we all have different opinions. So right now, this is where it's at. This is just how I gotta do it. So I don't want to offend anybody, and you're welcome to come back at any time in open panel. But right now, I'm just doing the ladies thing right now. That makes sense. I just want to put that out there. So, running with scissors, how are you? Are you still here? I'm just checking because I can't see who's in the chat from what channel. That's the bad thing about StreamYard.
Yeah, you can't see all of the different.
Yeah, I can see it all in one chat, but I don't know where they're coming from. Who's where and where.
Right.
What channel? And StreamYard, I guess with the $25, when you pay their fee, you can only stream to 3 channels. So my 4th one I can't stream to unless I pay even more. So I'll just leave that for now. Don't ask.
Fang was very good at keeping up with all the chats the other yesterday.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is. That's good. Yeah, that's excellent. Yeah, I didn't realize that she was on 3 she's on 3 channels. Huh. I just realized that because I'm looking at my StreamYard. Yeah, that's cool. She was bouncing back and forth. Oh, you're here running? Okay, cool. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, I just want to say I've kind of been following what's been going on with, the passing of James Munder and the whole thing with Loophole Larry, and then I've been kind of following Aphrodite Starfire to see what she's been saying. So, I'm just keeping an open mind about the whole situation running with scissors because, I truly miss James and his reporting and his character and his soul and who he was because I followed him for a long time. But, I just was in the background. I would, so I just want to say thanks for coming by. James has been on my mind. Rest in peace, James Munder. And so that's how Running with Scissors found me, through James Munder's channel. So
I'm inside.
Oh, excellent. Okay, I'll be right back because I got to take care of Daisy.
All sweaty.
Yeah, I know how that goes.
Yeah, she's whining nonstop. She was good. And then as soon as I came on here, because I have to keep my phone on, she starts clawing me. So she was good until I started StreamYard. And then it was like, I'll be right back. Hey, Leslie.
Say hello to the, what? Say hello to, I know you're on there. I'm gonna check the mail. Oh. You? What you working? Working, you? No. No? I can't hear nothing.
Because no one's talking.
Oh. See, here's the mailboxes. And then this is rent and suggestions. And this is outgoing mail. So, I got Burger King. Lovely. Alright. That's an eventful going to the mailbox. Just get all the sale papers. I made Salisbury steak. And then I had to go. I was trying to get back before Mystic. You gotta cook these.
You have a cute little neighborhood. It's cute.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get a cup of coffee. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm back. Oh, voice here. Well, you miss him so much. I know. Running with
I just went in the hall and I found these.
Now, Void, I know that. Hey, Void.
Hey, hi.
Hey there.
Oh, you can't hear me again.
Oh, we have some reverb. Yeah. On your side, Void. Okay, it's better.
Oh, I'm such a fucking amateur. I still have to tap out. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It happens. No biggie. So here's the thing, guys. I know that everybody on this panel gets along. So it's more than a ladies' panel right now. Hold on, Leslie. I can't hear anything. I have to mute her right now because all I can hear is breathing. Yeah, it's just like wow, especially with headphones. Yeah, so I don't want to offend anybody, but sometimes there's people that don't get along, and I'm just trying to control the chat, my rooms a little more when there's not, I don't want to offend anybody, and I try to let everybody speak freely. But when I see that there's some people that are conflict, I'm just going to try to keep those people apart. And I still want to hang out with all you guys and speak freely, but I just try to keep it where there's no conflict between two people, so because that's just how it is, so that's all I'm saying. So I hope I didn't offend anybody. Okay, so I just want to put it out there. All right, cool.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, when there's somebody that's not really agreeing with one person, it's not that I'm going to leave anybody out, but maybe then I just say, don't come on this panel at the moment because there might be, I don't want a lot of conflict. So, and then it's just not, you're always welcome back. Whoever I'm talking to is what I'm saying. It could be anybody. Because there's a lot of people on my channels that sometimes don't get along, and that's fine. Because we're all different and we all can speak freely and we just have different opinions and different views about things and experiences. So that's that.
That's what's up.
Yeah, that's what's up. And I'm going to drink some cranberry grapefruit to that.
Hi, Voynich.
Hi, Venus.
What you up to today, boy?
Making some coffee.
Nobody can hear me. I might as well just leave.
I can hear you now. Uh-oh. You making
I'm
some
just making some coffee because I'm getting really sleepy.
Oh, it's pretty late there.
I'm very tired. I'm very tired.
Me too. I'm so tired. I can barely go through what I have to do. Yeah, I'm so tired just dragging my butt, man.
Yeah, it's I I've
I
had
mean,
that
just
for
the animals this morning wore me out. I feel like I'm 100 years old. I never feel this like this.
Yeah, I don't even feel like smoking weed because I think, well, if I smoke a joint now, I'm going to sleep all day. So, yeah, I'm just not going to smoke any weed any longer because I'll be lying in my bed all day.
Well, that's no good. Listen, guys, it's the radiation. I think it's the sun.
I really do. Yep.
And you're at a high altitude. I don't know about you, boy, but I know.
Well, what do you think? The Netherlands is at
Yeah,
high
you're
altitude? No.
low sea level.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but I don't know what the elevation is, so probably I don't know. I've never
it's
left my country.
probably sea level or lower. That's our level.
Okay, well, I don't know. I've never been to
Play
Europe.
all those canals.
Okay, well then it's still the sun because the direct radiation can hit certain parts of the earth more than the other.
Yeah.
So just depending on where you're at, I don't know. I felt really tired this morning, but I had to wake up. So I was just like, oh, I was looking at every hour for the last 2 hours until I had to wake up,
Dragging by.
It's dragging by, but I got up and did it. So I'm happy. But yeah, it was tiring. I agree. I could have slept way more. Yeah. Something in the air. It's probably a combination of gamma rays, right? Gamma rays and the towers or HARP. It's probably a combination of everything and all the nano in the air.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm usually really high energy, and I am so low energy, and it's started a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Have you been detoxing? Like heavy metals?
Well, I'm always drinking like my oh my god, I can't even think. Red clover tea, and I take all of my stuff, but I haven't. I recently had to do a detox, but I use Golden Seal. That's my method.
Does it remove aluminum?
Yeah, it removes everything.
Okay, then you have it. Then I don't know what to say. If you're constantly removing metals, because I know when I get tired and I start my zeolites, it instantly works on me, and I feel good within a day.
Zeolites?
Yeah. Zeolites.
And what is that? Is that like it packaged or something, or what?
No, it's just like a dropper. I always show it. I have it in the house.
Oh, show it to me because I never heard of that one.
Okay, I'll go get it. I'll be right back.
Soap, isn't it? Or is it something else?
No, it's a dropper. It's from lava. It looks red, but you just put a few drops in your drink, and it works. It has B12. It works within a 6 to 7 hour range. And it flushes it out, but it gives you the B12 boost at the same time. It works.
I want to check that out. I haven't heard about that.
Let me go get it. I'll be right back.
That's the best kind. I like using tinctures because you could just drop it on your tongue. It's not like you have to make a paste or eat something gross or
inject it into your veins.
Yeah. Yeah. The simple stuff seems to work the best, but a good red clover tea does the job too. It's a really nice blood purifier, but it's very gentle.
Oh, I never heard of that.
Whereas Golden Seal is not as gentle. That's like, it's almost like an antibiotic. And so you have to be careful how much you're taking of that because it has kind of like, it's not good if you take too much. So an everyday red clover tea, which I have all the red clover in my yard, is like just tons of it. Instead of grass, I have red clover out there. So. Did we lose Leslie? Oh, she's muted. Okay.
I'm making, I don't know if I translate this right, but it's called the lime tree, but it doesn't carry lemons or anything.
It's a lime tree?
Yeah. Or is it a Linda tree? Do you have those? Do you know those? Linda?
No, I don't.
So yeah, it translates into a lime tree, but I don't think that's a right translation.
Oh.
But it has these beautiful flowers. It has the leaf of the shape is like a heart. Like a big heart, like the size of two hands, about those.
Right.
Do you know what
Is
tree
it a
I
fig
mean?
tree?
Sorry?
Is it a fig tree?
No. But
No?
you're getting the idea. And
Yeah,
they
I know. I really love plants and stuff and trees. So
yeah, so they're blooming now, and I've collected these flowers, and so I can make some tea. And they smell they are so
Are-
fragrant.
is it Darjeeling?
No, it's not Darjeeling. No. I'll have to look. I
Because
don't.
that's a lime. That has a lime. It's from the citrus family.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I know Darjeeling. No, but it's not that. No, I think it's just a weird translation. It's not a
Yeah.
lime tree. I know it's not a lime tree.
When I lived in Sacramento, I had orange trees, and oh boy, when they bloomed, the smell was just amazing.
It
was
is.
just like
Yeah.
just go in your windows and permeate everything. It was just the most wonderful smell.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that from my holidays in Spain. Yeah, that was awesome. The tangerines and the oranges. Yeah.
Yeah, I love Mediterranean climates.
Well, no, I don't like it so much.
You know, that's my
No.
favorite climate.
Yeah, well, Mediterranean is not so bad, but when it gets really hot, I lived in South Africa for about a year,
Uh-huh.
so that's 1 grade hotter than let's say Mediterranean.
Yes.
But that already was like 2 grades too hot for me, 2 levels too hot. And I was constantly saying that like this is no weather for a white man, guys. Come on, this is not what white people like. Not that I'm such a racist, but I just like to say that. But no, the heat is nothing for me, Venus. No, I don't like the heat. No,
Yeah, I have a little bit of melanin in my skin, so I'm
Yeah, well, me too. I'm sort of Romanian, and I have loads of bloodlines, but no, it's not my thing. I'd rather have a long winter than a long summer. I really love the cold and snow.
yeah, I've turned into that person. I rather be in a colder climate right now.
Yeah.
That's what it's like here. We only have like a 8-week summer if we're lucky.
Oh. So
Yeah,
then
I'm up on the mountain by Lake Tahoe,
Okay.
California, but on the Nevada side.
Uh-huh. Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
I like the Mediterranean type of climate by the ocean where it's foggy all summer.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sacramento, that area, that was the valley where all the food is grown, and that was a little bit too hot for me. Like starting in April, it starts being 110 degrees almost every day. That is rough.
Wow.
It doesn't stop till like the end of October. You just want it to stop. It's like, please stop. It's too much.
I would surely have emigrated by then,
I did. I was like, well, this is not a good place for me. I got to go. I mean, even though there were so many beautiful rivers, there's beautiful rivers running through there, and it's a very riparian kind of like environment. It was too hot, man. It was just too hot.
Yeah.
Where was this at? That was too hot, Kelly?
Sacramento.
Oh yeah.
You have to unmute poor Leslie over there.
Oh, I thought she couldn't unmute herself.
Oh,
It is on, oh, she muted it. She just muted.
I don't
her.
know. I haven't heard her at all. I thought she was trying to.
She
talk.
has. Yeah, she muted it now.
Oh, okay.
Yep. I'm sorry, Leslie. If you could hear us, I had it accidentally on mute, but then she muted it. Okay. Here's what this is. This is Z Talks.
Okay.
And I get it. You can get it anywhere. You might have it on your herb. I forget what.
Yeah, iHerb. I get everything
iHerb.
from iHerb. Yeah.
Yeah, they might. They probably
Yeah,
have
everything.
They probably have it, if not Amazon or wherever.
Right.
But this is
What's the company? What's the name of the company? I'm going to look it up.
Z Talks, I think.
Oh, okay. Let me look it up. 'Cause that's something that my household could use like right away.
And yep. And I
I
get.
have to order a few things. So.
Well, I highly suggest this because my father and my friend Cindy, she's used this, and they said I could tell the difference, and she did too. And
Okay.
she hasn't been using it lately, but when she was last year, she was a big difference. And she's, I can't make people do anything more than I do. I tell them, but she
Right.
was,
I'm the same way.
yeah. So it does work, and I've been using this about 2+ years now, and it does help. And I slack off sometimes, but then I feel it. So as long as I'm kind of consistent, you don't have to be every day, but kind of consistent several times a week, it works. I mean, as much as you want, but it has B12, so it will give you a boost of energy at the same time.
Let's see. Yeah, B12 is good.
Mm-hmm. And they do
They
have
don't
a new one.
Z-Tox, Z-E-E, or Z-E, because they don't have it on iHerb.
This ZETOX, and it has a crown. I know, and it has a crown.
Oh, a crown.
It does. I know, right? I'm like, wow.
That would be good then. Now I'm fooling.
Yeah,
that's advertising at its finest.
Well, those girls that still want to be a princess.
Oh, yeah. Can't you tell?
Oh, there it is.
More
and
like
it's a
queen.
dropper, right? There's
Yeah.
a dropper.
Yes, it's a
okay.
dropper.
I found it.
See,
of course,
like,
Walmart has it.
Oh, really? And they have
iHerb
one that
doesn't.
has. That's strange that Walmart carries that. That's great. There's one that has B6 in it. There's a newer version of it that they added B6 to. I don't know if that's the one you have, but my mother ordered some. Hers had B6 and B12, which mine didn't. So
it says D3 and B12.
Okay, yeah, that's the new one. Yeah, then it's B3. I didn't know if
Yeah,
it's
D3.
Okay, that's the new one. Yeah.
Immune system booster. Ooh, let's see what's in it.
Yeah, how much is it on Walmart? I'm just curious because it's like
it
20,
is
$21.99.
$21.99.
Yeah, that's just about the same. Yep, that's the same as I paid for that bottle.
Okay, that's very interesting.
Yes,
Yay.
guys, I would highly recommend this. Like, I'm not joking. Like, I used to feel so heavy when I woke up, and I didn't know why. And then I got this, and it worked. Like this heavy feeling, like so tired. Like,
that's how I've been feeling.
Yeah, like you just woke up, but you feel like you just are ready to go back to bed. Like I couldn't believe it for like over a year. This was bad, and I was having all my children and nursing and doing everything. I was like, what is going on? So I did a lot of research. This is it, guys. I'm telling you, it works.
Yeah, because when I look at my face, I don't look tired. It's just a feeling, and usually it was when I feel this tired, I also look tired.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't look tired. I just feel tired. So it's something else. Yeah.
It's what we're breathing and eating. That's why stay away from sodas. They're heavily loaded with nanotechnology and who knows what else.
Yeah.
And
aluminum if it's in a can.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, it's a naturally occurring volcanic mineral created thousands of years ago that chemically reacted with seawater.
And it takes mercury out of the brain barrier. And so if you have anybody that has a spectrum or autism, this is wonderful.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah,
a big dose of vitamin B12 in there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a big dose.
So when one of my sons got a 3-in-1 vax shot, that they're required to have, and they put a flu shot in there also. He came back doing weird things with his hands and stuff and being very sensory like.
Oh.
Yeah, this was years ago, about 4 years ago, and this is when I started feeling my way too, and 3 or 4 years ago. And then I started researching, and I noticed that this removes mercury from the brain barrier and aluminum. So then I tried it for both of us, and it instantly works for him too. Like he doesn't have those sensory issues or this anymore. Yeah, it was like serious. So, and you can look this up. Zeolites does work to help with people with spectrum issues or autism. So I did a lot of deep research into it. So
yeah, I'm reading about it right now. It sounds like good stuff.
It is. It really is.
It's made from volcanic ash.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Then why is it so expensive? Should be cheap.
Zeolite made from
Yeah.
volcanic ash.
Well, it's concentrated. Well, because they got to make $1, you know. I don't know.
Mm.
Yeah. It's but it lasts a long time.
Fluoride. It removes MSG.
I didn't know it removed fluoride. I didn't
That's
know
what it
that.
says.
Gee, wow. This will last you about 6 to 8 months, one person. So it lasts pretty long, a long time.
Okay, well,
Mm-hmm.
it looks good. Thank you for
worth it.
trying it on.
Yep, I've been, I don't want to say promoting it, but I've been telling people for years because I believe in that product, just like I do in silver. And that's the two things that I would highly suggest anybody buy right now. If you want that in your cabinet, would be these two. Any silver, but I have a high dose, 240 parts per million, because my autoimmune disorder. So without these two, I'm in trouble, like major. Like my last cold, I could have been in the hospital if it wasn't for my friend Donna that lives by me. She had a bottle. She brought me this bottle. I don't know if I would have been in the hospital or not. It was questionable. So yeah, I'm lucky because it was that bad. On top of drinking that much of it. So, and you know what? She's sick now, and it's strange because we live by each other. And I got sick about 2.5, 3 weeks ago, or it was maybe like 3 weeks ago or something. I don't know, within the month. And now she's sick. So whatever's going around is going around. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I know it's going around, but people don't get sick in the middle of May that I know of. But we were, I've seen a lot of spraying in May, and then I got sick, and I was recording it too. So, I still think there's something up with what they're spraying and why we're getting sick. And the towers, because we have towers all around us, like everywhere, like big time.
Yeah, when I look out my window, I see 3 towers. So yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably like us. Every like corner, like it goes like so.
Yeah.
There's so many in just 1 mile range. I mean, I would hate to know how many. I should look, but I'll look when I kind of exit this area.
Yeah.
Because I almost don't want to know. Because when I drive around, I've never seen so many ever than the last year. Like this last year, they planted them everywhere.
Yep.
We have 3 for the whole town, and we have really bad reception. And people complain about it. I'm just like, that's great. That's great. That's a good thing. You don't want more. It's good. Good.
But they're addicted to their devices, so they're mind controlled.
You move out of a certain range, or you don't have any, like your cell phone doesn't work. So the trees block everything out too. So.
Yeah, there used to be this area where people, walk their dog and just go strolling, and there wasn't any reception there, and so people started complaining. And now, it's all through. Now there's 5G all through the woods everywhere you go.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much.
People are just dumb, man.
Yeah.
You're lucky if you don't have good reception.
Yeah, I have pretty good reception, but it only in this last year because I'm down in a valley, or what I guess so, and there's a lot of trees. So just until they put these new towers out, my reception for my phone wasn't that great, but now it is. So 2 years ago, right at the beginning of the pandemic, is when I was able to upload my videos from my house. I couldn't upload videos from my phone in my house at all. But once they upgraded everything, it was good. Leslie, if you hear us, I can't unmute you. You're muted on your own. I don't know what's going on. If you can hear us, Leslie, I'm sure you can, but okay.
Yeah, every time I thought she was trying to talk, I can't hear anything. You may have to come back in, Leslie.
Yeah, something's wrong.
Nobody can hear us. I'll put it in the chat.
I did too.
Oh,
I
okay.
did. Yeah, I did. I put it on the screen too. Leslie, drop out and come back in because something's up. We can't hear you. Ooh. How do you analog? Sorry, Venus.
Nothing.
Oh, okay. So it's cooler here today than it was the last few days, but the last 2 days were kind of cooler because the rain's coming in. But it's no, there it goes. Coming in. Leslie?
Hello.
Oh, yay. There she is.
Hello.
Can you hear
I'm
me
a
now?
bit hoarse. Yeah. Good.
Okay, you sound good now. Can you guys hear me pretty well, or is my microphone not working?
You sound great.
Okay, good. Good. All right, cool. So, did you hear about the heartbeat law here in Georgia, Venus? That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it might become a huge issue here soon. They have like 6 weeks. So 6 weeks there might be major protests because there was over the weekend. I was going to show them. There was nothing major. They were just walking by the Capitol, little protests. But in 6 weeks there might be something once the ruling goes in and they make the ruling.
What about those naked pride rainbow parades? They're walking around naked.
Oh, really?
And there's kids there. Salty Cracker had like some shit to say about it.
Oh, I didn't know. I haven't been on YouTube that
That
much. I've
was
been with you
his.
guys. I have been on YouTube, but with you guys, I'll go check it out. No, naked, huh? They're allowed to walk naked in the streets now.
In San Francisco, people walk around in those chaps with dudes with their butt cheeks hanging out, and it's been like that for 20 years.
Yeah. No, these dudes were totally, the old dudes with the big bellies are totally naked.
Yeah.
And one was acting like a bunny and had like a mask on or a head of an animal or something. And he was hopping while his Johnson was like going like this with his jumping.
Oh my gosh.
That's just a normal day in San Francisco.
Nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see here. GMO food-fed zombies. I mean, even if you're like proud and you're like a gay man, that's fine. But why like the bunny suit and why parade naked to flaunt it and children out in the streets? Who would bring their children to see that? Like, really? Like that's.
I don't know if they still do it, but every April 1st in downtown San Francisco, there would be a big parade of naked people. It was Naked Day, and the people just have a big parade, and everybody's butt naked. And that was going on like in the 80s, man. It's been going on a long time. So,
well, I mean, if you want to parade naked, I guess you could, but I mean, I don't know. Like, don't you have to like do it privately? I don't know.
No, it's like they allow this parade every year.
Wow.
It's like I forgot what it was called. It was on April Fools every year.
Oh boy, that's hilarious! Wow.
People get all in body paint and stuff, and this is a march through the business district, like downtown. It's really bizarre.
Yeah, I've seen the body paint women in Times Square, and I've covered that a few times, where they are like pretty much naked but body paint. Which I don't know. That's free. I don't know what to think.
Well, this is everything is hanging out, man. Everything.
That's like there's like you got to cover that up, just that. Everything else, fine, I guess, but that no.
People in wheelchairs naked, everybody. It was crazy.
Oh wow! I gotta find the videos. I want to see some videos of
this. It was on Twitter.
It's called the Saint Stupid's Day.
The what?
Saint Stupid's Day.
Wow.
It was
I don't know if
on
they still do
Twitter.
it. I don't know if they still do it. The last time I saw it go down was probably 2002, and then I was living down on the Monterey, by the Monterey area by Big Sur, so I wasn't up there anymore. Saint
Okay.
Stupid's Day, and you'd see the posters everywhere, like, come join the Saint Stupid's Day parade.
It was on Twitter that he was showing. There was like different ones or the same one. Not sure.
Oh, really? I will research. I'm sure there's videos out there of that.
Oh, I still think it's going on.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it will happen this year, the 41st annual Saint Stupid's Day parade.
Wow. Oh boy, that
Saint
might be...
Stupid, and they're planning on one for next year, the Saint Stupid's Parade 2023, San Francisco.
How often did you walk alone, Venus?
I never did that, no. Although I had no problem, like on the coast, like, when I was hot tubbing to, be kind of naked. Or there was this great retreat I used to go to called Harbin Hot Springs, which was kind of really cool. They had yoga and stuff, and everybody was allowed to walk around naked in all the pools. But no one looked at you or anything. It was very, very private and civilized. It was different. But I would not be marching down the street naked. No.
No.
I do that privately. My bed anywhere, but not the streets. That's not the streets. So I do it in my home, in a pool, but not in the streets.
Oh, excuse them. Wow. Kathleen sent me a text. She said, "What do you think about going and hanging out at the park?" I don't get it, man. 420 calling her. I told her to come on over, come up. She could come on panel. Kathleen.
Bye, Running with Scissors. Enjoy your day. And what's up? Snafu Snaps is in the house. Yeah, I need to catch up on a lot of videos, maybe tonight or tomorrow. But I'm just so busy lately. Even last night, I watched my tarot reader, and then I fell asleep with a dark screen rain like that. I fell asleep pretty quick. So I can't really watch anything because I'm too tired after I get off of here. And then I come on here.
Did you hear that Carrie Madej was in a plane crash?
Who was that?
Carrie Madej. She's one of these people that stood up during the pandemic.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
I didn't know who she was. I seen it, but I didn't know who she was. She was 61 years old.
No, I guess she's a little younger than that.
Oh, okay, then I didn't see that. No, I don't know anything about this then. Okay.
So apparently she was in a plane crash and she was in surgery yesterday, but she was pretty shilly. She had a pretty big shill factor. So I don't know what's real anymore, So.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to decipher.
Maybe she wasn't even in a plane crash. That's
no, it's very likely. Yeah, it's very
right.
Likely. Yeah.
They just wanted to make you more credible. Oh, she was in a plane crash for her beliefs. You're gonna believe her. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have to look into that one.
Test.
Yep, you're good.
Hi.
I was talking and everybody was talking over me, and this phone sucks. My other phone sucks.
We couldn't hear you.
Why all of a sudden this shit starting happening? It's like been the last 4 days. I don't know.
Because they're trying to stop the flow of chi.
That horrible noise last night. Oh man, I was getting sick to my stomach. It
I know.
was
I'm
really
sorry.
affecting me. I don't know what that was.
I
The
don't know.
man's voice, I heard a sentence.
I know. I heard it too. I mean, clearly. Yeah, they talk. There's like agents that watch our This is my channels. I don't. It's been going on for a while, and sometimes they must press a button that their microphones come on, and we'll hear them bullshitting just quickly, and then they're like, "Oh, and it's like that's happened in the last month a lot. Like ever since my other channel was taken down, they came back. They left me alone since last October, but then they came back as the last couple months, 3 months. So go figure. I don't know.
Wow, your light must be so bright that they just want to extinguish you.
I don't know about all that, but yeah, it's just I don't know. Maybe it's everybody around my life.
Tearing you
It's everybody.
down.
It's all our lights. It's all of it. Yeah, they tear you down. Yeah, I was getting frustrated last night with it because everything of mine went out. It was like my mouse, then my keyboard, and then my LED light, and then I had to unplug it and plug it in different ports, and then it worked. So it's like, but my port works. Everything's fine today. So I don't know. Yeah. So we just work with what we got until they shut it all down. That's it.
Yeah.
That's what they're gonna do eventually. You know that.
Until then, and until they shut me down completely, I still go. Yep.
Ooh. Archon Nicole's here.
Oh, I am?
Not you,
I
Nicole.
I know. I just had to say that.
I know. And it's such a shame. I love Nicole name.
So your Archon's name is Victory, and Chad means what? What does Chad mean? Do you know? Have you ever looked up what that means? That name?
I went back to the root, and it's in like Egyptian or frickin' Anunnaki or whatever. That means they added an I before it, and so Chad means the one.
Oh,
The one. So
so
that's an ego. That's an ego name for that entity to pick.
well, it means victory, the one, or the one victory.
The one, like they play God.
Yeah,
The one.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's duality almost. It's one on each shoulder, huh?
And they're both negative.
That's a shame.
Why didn't I get no, I did get the good ones. Soul Group's the good ones, and there's many more of them.
What's the temperature like up there? Boy, what's your temperature? Mine's 85. I'm just 86 here in Georgia.
Let me see.
I think it's a
Z-Tox right now. That's why I've been so quiet.
Oh, you're good.
93.
In
It's
Nevada.
93 here. Yep. You have to understand it's dry heat though, so you don't feel it's very dry, kind of 93.
Mm-hmm. I hold on, Leslie. I can't.
You live
77.
in Inlay City, Leslie?
Yep. Yep. 77.
You have nice weather there. That's nice.
yeah.
I know. This is really nice.
Thursday is going to be 90. What does it say? 93 or 5. I can't tell.
Yeah, it's been just going from really hot to really cold. That's what's because it looks like
the weekly.
Yeah.
That's what I was. That was what I was kind of getting to. I was noticing that in the north, it gets hot. It's fluctuating. They're complaining that it's
Yeah.
cooler, and it started late here of a hot summer, but it's here now, and it's very hot and cold where you live. It's fluctuating like this in Nevada, right? So
Yeah, and then it doesn't make you feel great when one day it's like 50 degrees and the next day is 90. It makes you feel really sick.
wow, I know what a jump. That is
It's
just like I can't even
it's
believe it.
only getting the lows are like twice all week at like 54 or 6. I can't really see.
Boy, what's the temperature like in the Netherlands?
I think 25.
Netherlands.
I think 25 Celsius. That's about 77 Fahrenheit.
Same as Leslie. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that normal for
Yeah.
time of year?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So
For
very
this time
normal.
of year, yeah.
Has it
Yeah,
been
anyway,
fluctuating? Has it been fluctuating, boy? Or has it
No,
been moderate?
quite steady, quite steady. Yeah.
Okay.
It was heating up before the first day of summer, and then the first day of summer was in. It was really hot, like 86 degrees. And, yeah, now it's just stable between 70 and 90. I think that's quite stable for summer. Yeah.
April was really cold this year, colder
Yeah.
than normal.
Oh yeah.
I thought we were gonna be, like covered with ice, all of Canada and Michigan and maybe even Ohio.
Well, it's been definitely a change here in this last 2 years of the weather here in Georgia for sure. The springs are actually springs and the falls are actually falls, which is not normal for here. Not in the last
Oh yeah.
15 years, maybe 20. Yeah, it's been like this. It's been like 2 seasons here for a long time. There's not been 4 seasons, but I'm glad the last 2 years we've had 4 seasons again. So, yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
What are you doing? Oh, scratch it off? Hold on.
Yeah.
Have you scratched it off yet? Hold on, let me look at it. Let me look at it. Oh,
Whoops.
oh. What? How much is
Wait.
that? What do you play? How much is that ticket? $20 or what?
No, it's only a $5.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's bingo.
You get to scratch a lot for $5.
I know. That's what I was thinking. It's at
I
$20.
know. And each one of those boxes can win you money. Each one of them.
Yeah, but they probably won't.
Yeah.
I'll be
I
right back.
won.
I have water in my bird bath. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I won $67 was the highest, or something like
Wow.
that. Yeah.
My ex would play like he pays $20 ones, $10 ones, but he's hit him a few times, like $100, $50. He'll let my children scratch him off, but I'm not a big gambler, so I don't really ever play. Or I
I
just
like
don't.
poker. I like to play poker, but it's you still have something to say in the game. There's
Yeah, you
still
can
some skill to it, but
exactly.
yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't mind playing cards and playing a little gambling like that, but it's been a long time. But I don't like that printing off and taking your chance and them. I don't know. It just doesn't seem very probable.
No.
So I'd rather have something for my money, like tangible.
Yeah.
Well, I like 10,000 dice game and euchre and spades and hearts and what is the other one? King's Corner.
King's Corner.
Have you ever played King's Corner?
King's Corner. Yeah, I think I have. It was in Michigan. Yeah, I love that game. It's the card game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that game. I just remembered that now that you said that. That was my favorite game playing. We used to play cards as children, so that was my favorite one, King's Corner. I don't even know how to play. I just remember that I played it.
Well, it's kind of like solitaire, but you do it in piles
Of
instead.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. One day we should all play cards. I wish we could play cards online like this.
Well, you can play cards online, but
Well, how? What game? Like what? Like how do we? I mean, we could like show our hand. I don't know. Or they have
Shane Camp. She's got where she plays games with everybody that comes online.
Oh, really?
And like you pick the games, but I don't understand none of them that she plays. I don't get it. I tried joining once, and I couldn't figure this shit out. And they were like telling me like as if it's a person who's done that before. No, tell me like I don't know nothing. Just tell me what to do. And she didn't. They couldn't do it. So I don't know how to.
Well, that's why I need to look into some games that we could play on here, like, and I'll hang out and like play. I don't know. Whatever. There's got to be some app that I could integrate to do the cards for us, or I don't know, or we could play Scrabble. I thought about Pictionary. You know, Pictionary everybody can play because everybody has paper and pencil. You know. That would be kind of fun. I got bit by
we could do that online. Yeah.
Yeah, we could. A Pictionary. So we just say, I have to get a Pictionary game for the cards, or I could look it up online, I guess, or there's something. But yeah.
As long as
And then we could actually play Pictionary. I think that would be fun. Like a Friday night, bring your drink, smoke, whatever. Let's play Pictionary. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me check something.
Yeah, so I'll look into that. I wrote that down. That was my idea last week, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna run that by you guys. So that's okay. I mean, you know, something other than just this. I'm just trying to mix it up, guys. You know, our lives when we get on here, sometimes we don't have a lot to talk about. We just play games. I don't know. You know, I can't play a lot of music because they don't. You know, I gets me in trouble there too. So. Just thinking.
First Atlantic hurricane possible. What?
Yeah, during 4th of July weekend, right? Is that when it is?
Well, I didn't click on it. It's just a pull down. It says read more, and you click it.
It's not that I never get sick of blasting truth, but sometimes we just have to mix it up just entertainment, you know. I don't know. Have fun. We do have fun, but I think it would be fun to do some games.
What? I got a question. What? Jeff Mack is live.
Oh, yeah.
And he's J6 committee hearing. J6?
January 6th, the Capitol.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it's okay.
I didn't even know what they were talking about.
It's okay. I'm not worried about any of my words. Words are, you can say whatever. That's a farce. It's mainly you can't talk about what's in this muzzle, and you can't talk about the Wu flu that much, only in certain manners. So, you know. That's all and I just can't show certain heavy videos to do with D-Wave computers and nanotech and stuff like that.
Huh.
Yeah. No, that's for me. Everybody's different. So, just depends what they want to pick on you for. Do they get you for medical misinformation, Boy, or what do they get you for? he might be multitasking. Yeah, I got bit by a mosquito.
Have you ever heard of Roblox? ROBLOX.
Yes, I spent a lot of money on Roblox. My sons used to play it.
What
And
is it?
all my children played it. It's a little block game, Xbox or computer. It's a little
What
block
about
game. It's a little person. He's like a Lego guy, and he plays Roblox, and he makes simulated realities. They make
what about Oculus Quest 2?
I've never heard of that one. I mean, I'm
I
not
don't
down.
know either.
No,
I just went on YouTube and said games to play online
for
for
adults.
free.
No, they
Online games.
type in online games for live streams. Online games for live.
Oh, for live streams.
Yeah, because
YouTube live streams. Free. I hope this doesn't change it so much.
Leslie, you are stunning, bro. Why do you call Leslie a bro, Iron or Ian?
What?
Is this you got a fan in the house? You got somebody's showing you love. Ian Curverwell. Yeah, he says you are stunning, bro. But why are you calling her a bro? I don't know. It sounds like an AI.
That's not showing love.
I know. When you call somebody a bro, come on. If somebody called me a bro, I'm like,
Of course, somebody says dude all the time. Who says dude?
I've had guys call me dude because they're used to calling everybody dude. And I'm like, I don't take offense to it because that's just their slang of calling everybody a dude. So.
Oh, Meister says dude, doesn't she?
I don't know.
Somebody said, oh, Venus says dude too.
Yeah, but there's some men. Yeah, but there's some men that call women dudes. Like, and I've heard that, and it doesn't offend me because they're like, they're in their own slang of calling everybody dudes. Like I call all women guys, and that's I know, but then I should try to train my brain to say guys and gals, but I go, hey guys, and I don't mean like, hey all men. I mean, hey all of you. You know, it's just a slang. Yeah. So, but bro's a little bit different, but it could be California. Like, what's up, bro? But it's still bro's like a male to me.
Yeah.
So, So I don't know if that's AI or not. Ian, are you an AI bot, Ian? I'm just checking.
That's not what I wanted.
Oh, today I definitely have to get some cleaning done, just a little bit, but later. Yeah, I just let my rabbits out to get some exercise.
How to start streaming on YouTube gaming. The Video Nerd.
Oh boy, I already looked this up a couple months ago. There's a lot of games you can do.
Is it actually like an app that you download? Does everybody gotta download the app, or can you just stream it and then join?
I don't know. I'll have to look all into it. So what's going on in the chat? Anybody else want to join us? Because we're always up here talking so much that sometimes we're doing our own thing, but we don't mind everybody. We can have like 10 or 12 people. I don't know. I got to figure it out. But we can have a lot up here, guys. So, join the crew if you like. Sometimes we're just doing our own thing. We've talked every day forever, for a long time. Not forever, but a long time. Sometimes we just are chilling. Sometimes we just chill.
I'm back. I just had to refill some seed bowls and water.
Yep.
So I have like 6 baby squirrels
Oh,
all around
wow.
this one tree eating sunflower seeds. And they're so cute. Their
Oh.
mommies leave them there and they go off and do whatever they do. And then they come back at night. They all just hang up in the trees and stuff because they know they have water and seed and it's safe here. I protect them.
That's so sweet.
Well, I figured that when I went out and fed the squirrels that I would be able to hand one and it would be on video.
Oh, yeah.
But they were nowhere to be found.
Sometimes it's too hot for them, you know?
It's pretty cool there today.
Well, yeah, I know.
Well, maybe they're busy gathering nuts. That's cool,
Yeah, well,
Venus.
that's what I was giving out. Trick or treat.
Maybe they thought it was a trick.
Oh, the sun is really baking right now out there.
Of course it is.
No,
See-
but there's that whole yard I showed you. It's all shade.
When they get really hot, they all go up in the trees and kind of lay flat on their bellies up on branches. They're really cute.
They are.
I saw them lay on the ground on their bellies
Yeah.
to get cooled.
They're like little people. I don't know how people could hurt them or anything. They're so cute.
They
With their
are.
little hands.
They
I
are.
know, and they stand on their back legs and they got both their hands and they're going.
And they're so cute with their babies. They're so adorable with their babies.
Yeah, they are. My friend, Critter Cantina, check out her channel. She rescued a baby squirrel and nursed it, and it's so cute. His name's Coconut.
Aw.
Yeah, and they made him a big enclosure for outside because he could get eaten since he's been raised
Right.
by hand, and everybody there was like she was torn between releasing it or keeping it, and everybody in the squirrel community is like, oh, you should release it and all that, and I was like, you know what, I don't think he's gonna make it, and in this world and the way things are, you hand fed him, he knows your family, he hangs out and sleeps with her dogs. I said, you can let him outside. You guys built him an enclosure. Just don't. I wouldn't put him out there into the world that like he can roam around but come back. He comes back. He's home. So she kept him, and I'm happy about it because I think that was the right thing because we
have predators here. We have like eagles and these hawks and so a lot of them get, especially the mourning doves, a lot of them are food. You just see the hawk sit in the tree and fly away with one of the birds,
Yeah, and he's been I just feel like he would be a predator instantly because he's so used to being domesticated, That's
he might go up to people who will just like smash him because they think it's like a rodent or something.
Yeah, and his life is so good now, so why change that? He's got it made. It is so cute. If you go to her videos, Critter Cantina, you would love it. I'll drop her link. Yeah.
My main group basically stay in my area, my yard, where they're safe. There's really big trees, and I don't see them really leave that often.
Why do they? You feed them, you protect them.
I make sure they have fresh water. They haven't made over here. They get sunflower seeds and peanuts and fruit. If I have fruit, I put fruit out for them. They like grapes a lot.
Yeah.
They're so cute.
They are. Oh, they're so cute. I didn't know they like grapes. Really?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Really?
Like that, you put out some grapes or strawberries or blueberries, and they'll just like sit there with their little hands and munch on them, looking all happy, like
Even blueberries. Wow.
Yeah, they like blueberries. Whenever I have fruit that's going kind of, is about to turn, I put it outside and they go crazy for it.
Last year, management here hired these two like farmer types of people and that live here. I guess they're giving them a deal off of rent. But I wasn't really happy with them because they chopped down the vines, the grapevines that went all along the park fence and all along the sidewalk fence. And that's the birds ate those things and squirrels, I'm sure. So I said, why did you guys do that? It's a concrete jungle that I moved up here to get away from and be more in nature, and you chop down the nature.
Yeah, I mean, the birds really depend on any kind of shrubs and like vines, and that is sad. Look how cute this guy is with his blackberry.
Isn't he? Yep. His name is Coconut. He is so adorable. Look. Yep. She's like you, Venus. She just feeds all her critters and then just makes little videos. Yeah, that's something you could do too. She does all these raccoons, but right now
we have all sorts of wildlife that come through here. I didn't have enough time to do anything like that. I could probably do stuff like that now.
Yeah, you just have a camera out there and edit it. You just put your camera out there, then check it, and then you could edit when they come back. Yeah, it would be cute. I think you would do a good job. Yeah. Sorry, Leslie.
Raccoons are scary to me, man. It's like,
oh really?
They're vicious.
Oh no, they're not.
Oh, sometimes no, they're not.
Yeah, they're not. Really, they're not.
Man, all the ones I've ran into, my landlord had caught some in the trap. He usually did, and then he would take them 50 miles away and drop them off or something.
That's okay.
They didn't want them coming back. But I just went up to the cage. Mind you, they were in a cage, and they would hiss and
if you were in a cage, if they trapped you in a cage,
right? Yeah. Exactly. No, they're harmless. I've been feeding my raccoons for as long as I've lived here, and they literally will walk. When I'm sitting up front with the cat where I feed my feral cats, they eat with the feral cats, and they'll sit there right next to me, and I'll just be chilling, drinking my tea, coffee, and they'll just be right next to my feet. Wild raccoons. I have no fear of them. I know people call them trash pandas too, but they're so well fed around here. My neighbor and she puts all her scraps out in the back of her yard for them too. So
Florida's got huge ones.
Oh yeah, they're pretty big here. I mean, they're like this. This is Georgia size right here. They're our size of raccoons right here. In my
wow.
Yeah, that's them.
This channel, I think he's called James Blackwood, and he's a Canadian, and he feeds the raccoons.
Yeah,
and he has a crowd of 20 of them every night. They're all over his porch, and he gives them hot dogs and cookies and stuff.
I'm subscribed to that channel too.
Me too.
Yeah,
I love it.
So cute.
It's so cute.
That man.
He is. He's a really sweetheart, and he's been doing it since his wife died, and that's what he did. He lived on her legacy of taking care of her, her raccoons. I just think it's such a beautiful story, and he does a good job.
That's what he does with the money that they send him. He buys food.
That guy. We need more people like that in the world, not the ones that just want to kill everything, I mean.
Yeah, they see something they don't understand and immediately kill.
Right.
And he makes quite a bit. His channel's large, and it's promoted because it's nothing to do with truth. But the thing is that he's doing something good, and all the money he makes, he feeds those raccoons so good.
Yeah, it goes through like, could you imagine how much money he spends on food?
Yeah, he spends quite a bit, and they have all. He gives them all kinds of varieties of food.
I know.
I mean, like he's got raccoon, and people send him gifts, like or like I don't know things about raccoons. So he's got raccoon everywhere in Boston. He's a big Boston fan, which I was a Boston fan too of hockey. If I watch sports, I like hockey. So
they literally sit on his lap and stuff.
Yeah, I've never seen him sit on his lap. I know they crawl up on him. And
I didn't either.
Yeah,
his name's. I saw one that he had one on, basically almost on his lap.
Yeah,
Scooter or Buster or whatever.
I know he goes by his shoulder.
He knows all their names. Like he knows.
I haven't gotten no notifications from that guy.
Yeah, sometimes you have to go to the person's channel and just like re-click on the bells or something.
Up the bells, the top bell. They unsubscribe us to do. They don't unsubscribe us. They will sometimes, but the middle bell button, they'll just recommend what they think you like. YouTube. So you have to hit the top bell button to get every video, and that's the default that YouTube's been doing, is putting everybody back to the middle of recommendation instead of that top bell button.
Yeah, I just remember people and I go to their channel and I see I'm subscribed and stuff. I never see one video, That happens to me with John Levy all the time. I never get any of his notifications ever. I guess they just don't want that information to be, spread about.
They don't.
No.
Mud floods. They want to keep the past secret.
Well, that whole Tartaria thing and melted buildings thing, it is seeping through into mainstream history. It is a thing now in mainstream history. So, but they will never they will never thank anyone for it. It will be their own discovery. It will be their own theory, but it is there. It is there. They're talking about it now. So.
Yeah, at least they're
Have
talking.
you ever heard of that channel called When the Buildings Cried?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's so obnoxious, so he pushes everybody away. But
it's a horrible personality. Horrible.
Leslie was in there, and he totally was like really mean to her.
Yeah, he's mean to everybody.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll have to check it out.
Last week, I told Leslie, go over to this channel. He's live right now, and I felt really bad because he was kind of mean.
Yeah. Guy's a fucking psychopath, okay?
Jerry.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy. This is what I've been watching. Yeah, that guy.
He's brilliant. He's just crabby, man.
And this saying that he used to have, don't be a meanie, back a greenie. Yeah, well,
right, don't be a meanie. Well, he's a meanie if you ask him a question.
Right? Dude, pack more greenies, dude.
He's just grouchy. It's like,
Yeah.
It's like he enjoys it.
He's like, you retard, fuck you. I'm gonna
Yeah, I just found his channel like in the last 2.5 weeks. So I've been watching it here and there. I never seen him in a bad mood. I just seen him kind of.
No, I mean his documentary is really great, but go in when he's live and put a stupid question in the chat, like, is the world flat or something? He'll go off on you. He'll call you a retard, every name in the book before he blocks you.
Yeah, okay.
This is a chat just for people who saw the documentary. So go away.
Wow. I didn't know. Well, I know he's got an interesting personality. He's got an interesting look because his hair is so red.
He's really a kind person underneath all that. I've known him for 4 or 5 years since he's been doing it, only in the chat. I go in there and chat with him, but he's just, he's very interesting. I really like him.
Yeah, I thought he was kind of, I liked his music. I like his personality. I like what he was saying. So I was awesome. This is a cool channel. So, I've only watched so many, but he was on 2 days ago and I was watching his live.
I think he's on right now, actually.
Yeah, he said he's going to be doing it every day. This is his new gig or something. I guess he's living I don't know, off
He
grid.
was living in his truck on top of a mountain in Colorado. He got through the whole winter.
Oh,
But he
shit.
recently moved to Pennsylvania because he couldn't take living in a suburban any longer in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, I could have lived in my.
Bombed out,
Wow. Well, you could live in a suburban. I could have lived in mine.
He
Totally.
did it for like a year. I think it just gets tired, right?
Yeah, it gets boring if you're not working. I mean, what are you going to do every day? You're like, okay, I'm here. Now what? I mean, I don't know. Like, you got to keep busy. You got to have a garden. You've got to do things.
Yeah, it's hard to have a garden when you're camping.
Yeah, you can't do that. Yeah. So now he's just doing. Is he still off grid, or is he doing? What is he doing?
I think he moved to his brother's house or something in Pennsylvania. He's living in an Airstream.
Okay. Oh, I like
So he's doing a lot better. But he kind of like bombed out. Like, that's what happens to you when you live out west. Things are so expensive that eventually you might end up living in your car.
Yeah. Isn't that something?
Yeah, I mean, it's happened to me.
Oh, yeah. I've seen a lot of people it's happened to. Yeah, it's happened. There's a lot more people that's been homeless than you think that people live in their cars. Elderly to the people now in this day and age. Sad. It's really sad. Shouldn't be like that. It's just we are way too advanced for any of this. It's people starving. It's just so outrageous. This whole world. Oh. And then children dying from fentanyl. I'm seeing it more and more and more on the news. And it's like something's
Why are children taking fentanyl?
It's not. It's these parents that have it. It's an influx of this drugs in our country, the fentanyl, mainly from the Chinese, and it's smoking up here. It's killing our children. It's killing everybody's loved ones. It's just rampant. People don't even know. Killing Marines that, they didn't even know. They smoke a joint and it's in there, so it's so dangerous. So why are children getting it? It's because of irresponsible adults. So, that's not fair to these innocent 15-month-old child. Can you imagine a child even being on a drug? Oh, I just can't even imagine the worst feeling in the world. I mean, I don't even want to think about it. I couldn't handle being in a job like that. Can you imagine EMS workers, police officers seeing this stuff all the time?
Well, they're a certain type of person that's like, that they can handle all that stuff. They actually thrive in by saving people.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I can understand the thrive and rush and the rush and the feel good of saving people, but then you have to see a lot of the bad.
Yeah, you don't get to save everyone that you meet, that's in a nasty situation.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, definitely would not be a job for me. I would be not good at it.
Yeah, a lot of emotions to have to deal with. You have to have you got to turn off your emotions. Maybe that's why they hire, there's a lot of the same individuals in law enforcement because they have to turn off their emotions. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not the type that would be a nurse or anything. I mean, I just couldn't handle it.
I couldn't.
No.
I mean, I could take care of people, but all the other stuff like body stuff and fluids and needles and all that. No. No, I know. I can't do all that. I could take care of my family, like mother, father, my children, a husband, but anything beyond that, a friend, family member, I will. But anything like public, heck no. I would save somebody on the streets if I see somebody needed help.
Right.
Before. But that body fluid and needles and all that. Surgery, forget that.
You have to give people vaccinations.
Oh no. I passed out from a not vaccination, but I was in the hospital when I first had my first daughter, and I passed out when they tried to take blood. I was like, oh no. I literally blacked out.
Oh.
Yeah, it was my first one. I had to get used to it because, I don't like needles. I don't like that feeling in your vein. In your vein, and then that feeling of blood being sucked out. That's the worst feeling to me. It's like I can't wait for it to be over with. It happened in January, and it just put a really bad stain in my brain because that feeling was so intense. 2 vials I'm like, damn, you got to take 2. You know, I felt like forever. Yeah, and I'm like, I grab the nurse's arm because I know how I am. It's kind of like stressful, you know. So like, all right, just gotta breathe.
Well, I had to sit through like 24 hours and pumping blood back into me, and that's just as weird and unpleasant.
Wow. Well, luckily it was a long time ago and not any time recently.
Yeah, me too. I mean, that was 2011. Yeah.
2011. Okay, here's the thing. I heard that I forget who told me, but somebody said that you can't give blood right now if you've been snake venom. Is that true, or are they just accepting everyone?
I don't know, but I saw some article that said that the military was looking for pure bloods to donate blood.
Yeah.
That's a trick. I can't do that either.
Well, the military is looking for it, so you know.
Yeah. Then they want to come and get you.
Beware.
Yeah. I won't be doing any of the following. Only for a fellow human will help out that has my same blood type. I would. But
yeah, it's rough if you need a transfusion or negative. They have a hard time finding your blood. They had a really hard time finding blood for me.
Yeah. Oh, I believe it. I have the 2%er, so it would be really hard. It's so wild to me. I mean, that right there tells me that there's something major going on with the gene splicing, hybridization, giants, Nephilim, Book of Enoch. When we have all these different blood types, and you can't get blood from the other.
Right.
I mean, logic. I can't. I don't know what to say.
I think when negatives are the universal blood donor, but when it comes to receiving blood, you have to be in your blood type. I might be wrong.
No, it's only the O.
It's the opposite way?
No, O positive is the universal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got it mixed up.
Yeah. I'm O positive.
That's why
anybody can have my blood.
What's that, Leslie? I see
Salisbury steak and mashed potatoes.
Oh boy!
Did you make that?
Yeah, I just got it made.
Oh,
beautiful!
Nice. Not microwave, right?
No, I don't even have a microwave. I threw out both of mine.
Oh, good for you!
4 or 5 years ago. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't use it.
So
it came with this place. I still have it's like brand new and in the wall. I don't want it there.
And then I ran into Mystic and she said, "Oh, you can use them as a Faraday cage." And I was already throwing them out already. So.
I know. Yeah,
it's like, damn.
I know. I did mine too, Leslie. But I might pick up one someday for computers. To put computers in there when I'm not using them. Laptop, tablet, phone, boom, shut it.
Wait a second. Put your computer in the micro because I have there's a brand new one in here. I didn't want it. It was just all the appliances were new in there when we moved in here.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, you could just put a drone. You could put anything you don't want an EMP to touch. You know?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. And this one would fit both of my little laptops in it.
Yeah, if you're not using them, just put them in there. If the EMP ever happened, then you could pull it back out. Yeah. As long
Don't turn it on. Don't turn it on.
When? Oh, not the microwave. Yeah.
Well, the microwave, the cord, just cut the cord off. Just cut it so nobody turns it on.
Just unplug it.
Oh.
Just unplug it.
That's smart.
Well, people with hands can plug it in.
People with hands.
Yeah, but you don't have like all these hands running around. So.
Yeah, well, you don't know. Like, if you have somebody come over and they don't know it's a Faraday cage, then that would be. They would go, "Oh, the microwave doesn't work," and they plug it in, and your shit's all fried.
I wonder what would happen if you microwaved a laptop.
It would catch on fire. It would
Catch on fire inside, yeah.
battery. Yeah, it would explode.
Yeah, that would be like a bomb.
There's
but-
enough videos of that on YouTube, I can tell you. Yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah, of course.
Yeah, what happens when you microwave a laptop? I'll probably show you.
When you microwave a smartphone, they explode.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The lithium in the batteries. But yeah, you could just throw them in there just when you leave, or whatever. Just get in a habit. Or you're not using your phone at night, throw it in there.
Wow, because I leave it in this really thick closet. I have a little closet that it's like redwood, frame, and it's really old wood, and I put everything in this closet.
Well, your microwave would be your option for the phone. That's what I would do. So I want to pick up one. Yeah.
That's smart.
Venus, I thought you already knew about that.
No, I didn't know about the microwave. I learn things every day.
Me too.
New things. I learned about zeolite today. I'm going to try it, and microwave.
Yeah, I learned stuff from you guys too. I'm writing them down. That's why we talk. I mean, I didn't learn that until years ago. I
knew about zeolite years before I found you, Mystic, but
awesome.
But I had forgotten what the hell it was called.
But there you go.
Then you reminded me.
Bentonite clay to detox.
I use that too. I put it in shakes, smoothies. I mean, do you do that, or how do you do
it? Not anymore. I stopped doing that. You know how you forget about certain things.
Yeah, I do.
Use other things, and then you forget about the other things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I try to leave my things out that I need to use kind of in front of me, so I use them every day.
Right. Yeah.
That's my reminder. Because if I have it tucked in a cabinet, then you just kind of forget about it. So I got to be in my face, like, hey, everywhere where I look every day. I'm like, oh yeah, I got to do that. So yeah.
That's the same thing as the refrigerator drawers. You put stuff down there, and then, man, if you aren't checking them every day, you forget about what you got in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially if you're a stoner, because I'll buy stuff at the store and forget that I bought it the day before. So I was stoned, and then I'm buying it again, and I bought it already, and it's like, hello.
I've done that too.
Freeze it. Yeah, freeze it. Yeah, I know. I forget.
To put baking soda in my sorbets. I just make some yogurt and some cream and some syrup or some fruit juice, and then some just a teaspoon of what's it called, baking soda.
Yeah.
It makes it so foamy.
Ooh,
it's so delicious.
wow. Oh, you like the foamy?
Yeah. Yep.
It will alkalize your body. Baking soda does that too. You can do that. Yeah, it's good for you.
Baking soda and lemon. Not together, but they do.
How much baking soda do you put in it, in your shake?
Well, just about a teaspoon,
Okay.
Not too much.
I don't use that much.
A little less than a teaspoon. Yeah.
I just put like a little capful.
I have to do this, so.
I just put a capful. Like a small cap. Venus is doing
Oh, she's cooking or doing something. I'm trying to kill flies. Like I had the door open for a little while because I thought it was going to rain, but it's not. So I put the air back on, and the flies came in here. I can't stand them.
Seems like all I do is clean. It's like the animals, I do all my own cooking because there's nowhere to get any prepared food around here. So I'm always doing dishes or cleaning or cooking or something.
I know, right? keep you busy. Life keeps us busy. I mean, yeah. I can't believe how much a mess.
Distraction.
Yeah, I didn't know how much a mess like one person makes. Like it's just not me, but it's like she said, my animals. Like I have to vacuum almost every day still, even with my children not here all the time. It's still messy. Like my animals make a mess. Like and then my dishes and like she said, you cook and then there's laundry. So it's always an ongoing thing. But for me now, I'm not doing like 6, 7 loads of laundry a day. So that is one reliever. Just the laundry thing. Whoo, I don't miss that. But I miss my children. I miss my children, but I don't miss the laundry, especially when my washer machine or dryer will break every 3 or 4 months, consistently since I've been in this house. Like we've went through 20 to 25 washer or dryer between them both.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is. I've never.
That's not normal.
It's not normal. I've never experienced anything in my entire life. I seriously never had one ever go out on me. So I don't know. But so far this one is like been since March, maybe March or April. I got this one. So far it's good. It's used like all of them, but it's working. So yeah, but I don't miss laundry that much. Because I still hate doing laundry, but I do it. It's just the folding part. You got to do it right away. And if I get busy and stuff, then I got to always catch up on it in the morning. I catch up in the morning.
And then when you don't, you leave them all crinkled up in the basket. They stay crinkled.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Then you'd have to iron them or steam them or something.
Never iron. Unless I put it on and I see in the mirror, oh no, it's crinkly, then I will iron it. But no.
I just throw it back in the dryer. Let it do its thing. Yeah, let it unwrinkle. Well, I don't have an iron. Well, I do have an iron, but yeah, that's just a lot of work. I used to iron a long time ago for like when I had to work. Yeah, iron my clothes.
My aunt used to even iron the tablecloths and what do you call these? The dry cloths. To dry your dishes. She used to iron those. She was crazy, man. She'd iron your drawers,
your underwear. Wow.
Yeah,
well,
underwear, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it probably was addiction. She's used to ironing things, so back then it was more like that. They took pride in their clothing and things of that nature, clothes and more. I don't know. It was just different, but yeah, I could see that. A lot of women used to iron back then. Yeah, and now we just do dry cleaner, or I have a steamer. I have a steamer. That's why I don't, because I have a steamer for germs and steaming clothes. So that's why I don't really do that, or I just throw it in the dryer. But yeah. I don't have to. None of my clothes are fancy anymore. I mean, I have them in case I have to have a job like that again. But come on, where am I dressing up to go to? I have flip-flops on, shorts, and a t-shirt. Because I work around the house and that's just comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah. And half my clothes are packed away and old anyways. Yeah. So.
I have a walk-in closet. How do you like that?
Oh, I like that.
I just have one room with clothes. Just only
one
clothes.
room? Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
So it's not actually a walk-in closet, but in the end it is. It's just one room with clothes. So that's luxurious, right? Because I live in such a big apartment, and I have a sleeping room and a very big living room and a dressing room and a bathroom, and yeah, it's pretty luxurious. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that. Maybe I don't know. It don't matter. I'm simple, but I need to invest some money in some clothes. Oh, my clothes are getting dragged out. It's about that time. Well, yeah, I just haven't spent any money on myself in quite a many 2 or 3 years. So it's time.
Well, I can tell you that the fashion these days is kind of shitty.
I know. I noticed.
It's really like,
They're paying for that. They're paying for it too.
I was like, why doesn't it have any piece of garment doesn't have any style to it? It's just like everybody buys at Walmart. Like, doesn't anybody buy anything stylish anymore? Don't they produce anything that is a bit nicer than the rest that fits right? No, it's all baggy and stylish, and no. This year is not the year to buy clothes, and neither is it a year for shoes. No.
Yeah. Shoes.
Oh, I
I have
swear.
plenty of shoes. Nice shoe. I like my shoes. This is the clothes. What's
What
going on,
the
Leslie?
freaking A, man. Oh,
What are you fighting aliens again?
Kathleen. Huh?
Are you fighting aliens again?
No, Kathleen's not one of those. It's Nicole and Chad. They're not aliens, but yeah, I get you.
Archons.
Then why did you ask me, Chicky? She says, "Are you done eating?" And I had just sent, "Done eating." Like, how lame. She goes, "When are you done eating?" I just don't want her to pinch my back.
Pinch your back. What do you mean
My
pinch your?
BAG.
Oh, bag. Oh. Oh, yeah, I gotcha. Well, you got a scale? You got
Yeah.
your scale? Yeah. There you go.
I'll weigh it when she's gone.
Yeah. Tell her about it later. Well, you know,
Yeah, well,
they all do that. If they're helping you out, you gotta expect that. You know.
I smoke with her.
Oh, well, then that's.
There's no reason for her to.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
I mean, I'm used to the one that giveth, the one that giveth smoketh,
Yeah.
not out of your purchase.
Right. Well, some people are like that, the shadier ones. I just have to tell you, that's how the younger generation is. So I'm not sure about her. I'm not saying about her. I'm just saying, like, I've
Right,
noticed
the youngers.
they do that, and then the honest ones, the older, they're just straight up. It's right on spot, or even a little bit higher. You know, just depends. Gosh, I've got a fly problem right now.
So it looks like I got a roll. That'll get her.
Don't break your china.
Oh man, how come it spells it like that? Because I'm rolling in it. ROILING.
Since you guys are doing stuff, I'm gonna get on my phone and do a few things. I've got 47%, of course. This is what happens. They drain my phone like instantly lately.
Mine's at 45.
Watch how long mine lasts. It won't last that long.
It was 100 2 hours and 13 minutes ago.
Yeah, I'll just keep me on mute. I'll just.
Yeah, I was just making sure that I was on mute because I'm clanking all these pots and pans around and stuff.
Oh, you're good. I'm gonna do the same thing. I've got a little cleaning to do, so I'm gonna get on my phone while you guys are doing that, and then I'll chat until my phone kicks me off, and I'm back in here. Sounds like a plan.
It's a plan.
Yeah.
I'm so disappointed I didn't see the squirrels eat my nuts.
Come on, squirrel. My nuts.
What? Yeah, the squirrels didn't eat my nuts in front of me.
That's nuts, Leslie.
Yeah.
I had to. I know it's cheesy, but you know.
I know. Well, so was what I said.
It's not easy being cheesy.
Yeah. It's not easy being cheesy and maybe green or orange, right?
Right. Yeah, that's the Cheetos guy. Oh, look at my chicken. Hey, are you on candid camera? She didn't like that. Some lazy
Venus,
cat.
so Venus is a surfer, huh? And do you do windsurfing, Venus, or is it wave surfing?
Oh, for crying out loud.
I haven't done it in a while, as I'm kind of fat right now, actually. Yeah, I used to just surf pretty big waves sometimes.
Cool.
My godson actually is a professional surfer now because we had him out in the water the whole time he was growing up. I miss that, but the ocean is very sacred. It's very depressing to be near it for me.
Yeah, is it dirty?
It's just like a lot of constant dead things washing up, like whole species of dead things. Like one day it was all red crabs from the deep sea, like from one end to the other, you're crunching over them, all dying on the beach. Another day, like all these birds fell out of the sky. Another day it was all like sea lions. It's just too much, and all the tide pools are dead. It's just not fun anymore.
Well, it's the depop. The animals go, and then the human pop.
Yeah, so I had to get back there. So I just moved up the mountain away from people because the whole California coast is now full of people. It's really a nightmare.
Yeah.
That would be a sight to not want to see.
Yeah, I was just sick of it, and it was just too crowded, too much traffic, just a bad place to be with lots of homeless and protesters and all kinds of crazy shit. Too much shit.
Really crazy shit. Yeah, I've seen those.
It's too bad. It used to be a wonderful place to live. I loved it there for like 25 years. It was great.
Yeah. That's a nice view, Mystic. I like it.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to do that. I was trying to see what these clowns are doing. I know, guys. Look there's a guy wearing a mask in his car right there. God, that's retarded. That is the most retarded thing I've ever seen. It's only in my area, I swear. What the hell?
Yeah, they do it here too.
I mean, why do they do that? I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to do that. It's just my little folder here. So, whatever you call it, podcast thing. It's not that I mean to give you guys that view. I'm sorry. I know you might enjoyed it. Just a T-shirt.
I didn't see anything.
It's just a T-shirt. You didn't miss anything.
You got your own, Leslie.
You got your girls. Don't worry. Never leave home without them. They're always with you. We're never
always died. They're what is it? They're biased.
Yeah, mine are biased too. Trust me.
That's a beautiful lily there.
Yeah, it is. It's a tiger lily. It's the only one. Look at my butterfly bush is all burnt up. This thing should have butterflies all over it. Look at it's already burned. It's all scorched. It should be purple like this. We are in so much trouble. This thing should be here to September, full of butterflies. It should not be burnt. See this? This is crisp.
There's hardly any butterflies here too. I've seen. Yeah. I think I can count them on two hands. The amount of butterflies that I've seen this year. It's really
you've seen more than me. I seen one little purple one today. Three.
I hardly ever see butterflies anymore.
They're gone, guys. I mean, I'm going to pull out my pictures on my Facebook. You guys wouldn't believe the butterflies in my yard. You could drive by here and you could see 20 all the time. This was just about 4 years ago, 5, 6, 7 years ago. I mean, it's outrageous. The zero, I mean, my yard would be full of butterflies. I have proof of it. And I'm going to pull it up because I used to photograph it. So, I mean, this is why I know that this is happening, because I've lived here and recorded it for the whole time I lived here. And it's not here anymore. It's gone. And so is my grass. This grass is all burnt. This shit's everywhere. It's just like burned.
Crazy,
Like
huh?
crazy. Yeah.
And if I
Monday.
trust this shit. She said, "Oh, he waited out for you." I'm like calling bullshit. I especially don't like him. Jeez. It's really retarded how the vaxxed are so brain dead. Well, my experience with the vaxxers. I can't hear a damn thing. Somebody say something.
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 There you go.
There we go.
Well, Mystic was on mute. So we go to Flint. This guy, okay, now mind you, he's an alcoholic. He didn't have anything to drink that morning, just coffee, but he was swerving onto the past the line for the side of the road and hitting those grates. I couldn't believe. And then he turns. He like will turn the wheel like without consideration that there's other people in there, and it'll be really make you fly, like on one side, and then he'll turn the other way, and it makes you go on the other way. Man, I was like wondering if my insides were turned to jelly after riding with him. And that was really stupid decision she made, because I suspected that he was drunk from the night before. I mean, come on, he didn't even get up till 1.
Oh, that's the worst feeling, having to drive after you drank. Oh, I don't like it. It's like your brain dead to me.
Well, I have consideration. When I'm driving, I will just try and keep the car like even, like so it doesn't like, go side to side like that. This guy.
You should drive like a chauffeur when you are accompanied by somebody. You cannot, that one does not hold the wheel. And when you take a corner and you're driving, you hold yourself to the wheel, right, for balance. When I drive alone, I drive like a race driver. But when I drive with somebody, I'm like a taxi driver.
Yeah.
Right. That's what I'm talking about. Otherwise, you're throwing your passengers from one side to the other side. That was crazy. I felt so sick when I got home.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
So I hate cars with people. I drive myself. I always take my own car wherever I go. I don't trust people. They leave you places. They drive like you don't know what they're going to do. I just like, I'll follow you, okay? You go, I'll follow you. Or you come with me,
She goes to me, well, I was telling her about it. You got to know this and this and this about driving. And she says, yeah, I know. He scares me sometimes too. I said it wasn't about fear, but he drives very negligent. And I told her, I said, that is just so ironic. I have a driving record for decades. With car allowed, it's not just I didn't have one. And I said, I am a very
you're
good
breaking up a bit, Tina.
driver. I'm breaking up.
A little.
I said, I'm a very good driver, and you put a possible someone who's under the influence behind the wheel, drive us like 36 miles away. He got lost, so we were in there longer. I just couldn't wait to step out of the vehicle. I was like going crazy.
Yeah, that's scary.
So she says, well, only him and me drive the car.
You really want to have a car wreck, Forget it.
She said she only has him or her drive her car, but not me. A perfect driver versus a drunk. Ironic. She drives up north without a license.
That's not wise.
But yet she wouldn't go closer to Flint, which is 36 miles. Instead, she had that ass drive. He doesn't work. He didn't work. He didn't help support her at all or pay anything. He depended on her to pay everything because he doesn't like working. So he would work for a couple of weeks or a couple of days and quit his jobs. And then he exhausted all the pieces of work and he said, see, I can't work because there's no jobs for me to go. I already work there and there and there and there. There's no other place to work. So she bought it and now she's living with it. But don't make me live with it. Well, now she's got her birth certificate, so now she can get her license. She's been driving for like 6 or 7 or years or more without a license. And she never got popped.
How does she register her car?
He's got a license. He's got a license, so she puts what she needs to in his name. Oh boy.
So far, so good. My driving record's been pretty good in my whole life, so I can't complain.
Yeah, I have a perfect driving record, so I get like $900 off my insurance every year.
Oh, wow. That is excellent.
Well, good driving record, and then, I get all the other things, but knock on wood.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, my. She can't get out of the bathroom. She had 3 cups of coffee.
Oh, yeah, that'll tear your stomach up. Yeah.
Told her it's not good if it can make ulcers. You drink too much of it.
Oh, really?
But it does help men. It's supposed to help men. It's supposed to be good for their prostate.
Look at these.
To have 2 cups of coffee, but women aren't supposed to more than like one or half a cup or something, I guess.
Oh, I can drink a lot in one sitting, like cup, 3 cups. I'm packing and making boxes.
I used to drink. I don't know. I used to drink coffee all day and all night.
Oh yeah, me too. That's the only way I made it through 4 children. I had a Starbucks addiction at my for like a couple years. It was really bad, and I had to have like 2 to 3 Starbucks a day to make it through my days. I was so busy, and things were rolling, but it was just like I don't know. It wasn't good, but yeah. I was addicted. I no more like Starbucks. I'm anti Starbucks almost now. Look at this.
Anti Starbucks.
Here's a rat.
What is it?
What is it?
A skeleton?
It's a rat
A
skeleton?
dinosaur?
Oh,
My mom sent me these. They're Halloween decorations for their wedding. She sent me my children, and I have a whole collection. She knows I like this kind of stuff.
Wow, that's too weird.
Yeah, it's just like Halloween decorations. So I put them under black lights and put them in a fish tank. Here's a frog. Yeah, they're the bone.
Wow.
Yeah.
I used to have a cute set. For every season.
Oh,
especially Halloween.
I like that. You're breaking. I didn't hear it.
Well, what's new? Starting to get used to it now.
You got that breaking up factor. I couldn't hear anything you said.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know whether to get off when she gets here or...
Whatever you want to do, Leslie. I'm just packing boxes and stuff. I'm just chilling since you guys were chilling because I got to get something done. I got to get my table cleared off.
Yeah, I have work to do all day, but
Yeah.
I'm almost done now.
Oh, you're done now? Okay.
Well, we could reconvene later if you want.
Okay, let's do that. Yeah, let's come back later.
For you
Sounds
to get
good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna shower and I'll come back on in a few hours. I'll let you guys know.
Give me a text, or I probably will miss it since I never get any. So
I'll text you.
I text you guys before. I text you. It's like, all right, let me shoot
Bye,
it out.
Leslie.
Bye.
All right, bye guys. Bye Venus. Bye Leslie. Bye boy.
Bye.
I'll see you guys later. Bye everybody in chat. Thanks for being here. And we'll hang in a few hours. All right, much love. Get something done. Raise your vibes.